All right, I wish I can say this is a happy Juneteenth, but we need to talk about this story, especially coming out of Georgia that's been going on for the past few months. Like, I probably know the story about Adriana Smith, picture down below. Basically, she was a pregnant woman that was reportedly, brain dead in the hospital in Georgia. And basically, for the past, I think, 3 months, she has been kept on life support because they were trying to keep the baby alive to deliver it. For the past few months, her family has reported that the reason they kept her on life support in order to deliver babies because of the near total ban on boat of abortion in Georgia. This ban is called the Life Act. Basically, after 6 weeks, most abortions are not, allowed and are illegal unless it's for medical purposes or if the pregnancy is no longer viable. While many officials, medical professionals went back and forth on whether or not this was allowable under law, there are specific, sections that might have, given a reason for the hospital to keep her on life support. So in section 3 down below, basically it defines a natural person as meaning a human being, including an unborn child. Basically, this gives a unborn child personhood, meaning that by any medical reasons, by anything necessary, you preserve the life of the child as well as the mother. As well as with this part above, basically saying that in conducting an abortion, if the child is capable of sustaining life, medical aid then available shall be rendered. And so taking those two specific examples, by law, her unborn child is technically a person and now needs to be rendered medical rights to be able to sustain living, meaning by any means necessary, and in this case, meaning keeping her on life support. Now, there's been multiple sources, multiple people saying that it doesn't specifically say in this instance that she should have been kept alive to be able to, then deliver a baby and then take off life support herself. But medical professionals are in a very much gray area to the point where it's just like they don't want to try anything. They don't want to open up themselves to any lawsuits and stuff. And so this may seem harsh, but this to them was the only appropriate action to make sure not only they were saved, but also the child's life was saved at the, detriment of the mother. So this is just a stark reminder that we as a nation are at a dark moment when it comes to Black maternal health and maternal health in general, because abortion laws like these create a gray area to where now we have people who have no control about what is done to their body now have to be preserved in order to preserve the life of an unborn child. And so it's to a point where it's just be close lookout on all your, state legislatures, in the next coming sessions and just seeing, what changes are made to these laws or any fight to change these laws, because I'm pretty sure this is going to spur a reaction, at least in the state of Georgia.